What up, y'all? What it do? What it do? What it do? We're here with another episode of the fifth quarter. We're doing a recap from week 11, and we're just going over some things that we see what went down, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. And first up, in week 11, we had the Falcons and Pats. C. Bailey got a nice win over the Patriots, 41-29. Falcons is having a pretty good year. I mean, definitely compared to last year. I think their record is 7-5. They're currently in the playoffs, so Falcons having a bounce back year. And it's good to see teams. It's good to see teams do bad one year and then bounce back and have a good next season. You know, that shows growth. That shows, you know, the build. That shows that you really trying to figure out where you went wrong and try to correct your your wrongs, your mistakes. So I give the Falcons a lot of props, man. I like to see stuff like that. I love to see when a guy could stink it up one year and then bounce back and play good ball next year. And like I said, right now, if the playoffs ended today, the Falcons would be in the playoffs. So great bounce back year for this Falcons team. Then we had Rams. DK went against Dre. Rams won 32-24. It's looking like another unsuccessful year in Dallas. I don't know. Dallas, they got to come up with something new something. You know what I'm saying? But good win for the Rams. Then we had Bears and Chargers. Money Mascot won 63-21. Blowout went over the Chargers. Chargers had pretty good seasons the first couple of years, but this season just ain't one of them. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong over there, and look like they're gonna have to figure some. Yeah, exactly. 32 piece, not that bad. You know what I mean? But it's good. I guess that's better than giving up half a man's, right? But Bears been rolling. They've been having a great season. So this just adds on to the season that they've been having already. Then we had Steelers and Bengals. E-Ball got a good win against Trey Dog. E-Ball been playing some good ball lately. I guess me keep getting on him about being on these G Leagues is starting to pay off. Whatever it takes, E. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to see you out here putting together some good wins. But this is a good win for the Steelers team, a division win at that, over this Bengals team. Then we had Browns and Texans. Browns won 14-10. This is one of them games that, you just happy to get out of here with a win. I mean, sometimes you just have bad games. And it looked like Cleveland definitely had a bad game, but guess what? They did enough to win. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So, good win for this Browns team over Texans. And then, like I say, the same thing I said about the Raiders in my other league, the same go for the Texans over here. I don't know if y'all remember, but Black Star once upon a time was 8-1 with the Texans, and he missed the playoffs. That's right, you heard me. He missed the playoffs after starting off 8-1. So he's never recovered from that point. And this ain't even just last season. I think this is the season before last. But he hasn't recovered yet. This Texans team has been all downhill, and I'm just waiting for him to turn things around over there in Houston. Then we had Colts and Titans. Live Kid won 62-0 over the Titans. Good win for this Colts team. Blew the Titans out. I told Jerry he got a lot of work to do. He's been gone for too long, and guys been over here warring with each other, on a weekly basis, daily basis. So, Jerry got a lot of catching up to do. And when I see scores like this, it just further lets me know that he definitely got a lot of catching up to do. But at the end of the day, Jerry, the good news is you ain't the only one that takes beatings like this. So you fit right in. Then we had Washington. Hold on, is this my boy? Is this BJ? Oh, BJ, is that you, my boy? Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all not gonna tell me BJ got another win. I know y'all ain't let this happen and nobody said nothing in chat about this. BJ got another win and nobody said nothing? This flew under the radar? Y'all do know this is the same BJ that get beat by everybody, or was getting beat by everybody by like 30 or 40 or better. Y'all know that's that BJ, right? So not only did BJ beat the Cowboys a few weeks ago, now he took out the 49ers. Hold on. BJ? Yo, I can't believe this one flew under the radar. I didn't even know this happened. Nobody said nothing. Nobody tagged me in the chat. Nothing. Y'all know I'm the biggest BJ supporter in here. You know what I mean? I salute BJ. I always tell y'all that. And in case you're wondering why, it's because I just told you. BJ got beat by everybody by at least 30 or 40 or better on a consistent basis. And BJ never, ever, ever complained, cried, anything. None of that. Took all his beatings like a man. And then come back and play next week. Look for his opponent. I respect the BJ to the utmost. So yes, I'm the biggest, well, probably not the biggest, but one of the biggest BJ fans in here. Because that's Claw and them peoples. That's Nabercombe. They all know him. You know what I'm saying? So, that's their man. So, but I rock with dude. You know what I'm saying? And BJ, you did it again, my boy. Great win for Washington. This tells me, BJ, that you have been a student of the game. This tells me that all them beatings you took wasn't just for anything. You know what I'm saying? You've been taking them and you've been learning little different things. You're on your way, BJ. This is a great, great, great win for this Washington franchise. Good win, Washington. Next, we had Seattle beat the bonus win against Rocket. Seattle won 41-24. Well, if the playoffs ended today, Giants will end the playoffs, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Giants will end the playoffs. If the playoffs ended today, I guess Rocket is having a pretty solid season over there in that division, or that division is just doing that terrible. Either way, this is a good win for Seattle, though, because Giants in the playoffs right now, and Seattle blew them out. Then we had Raiders and Lions. Born Ready took out Kyle 52-7. This game was over from the coin toss. Not a lot to talk about if you Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you could do wrong, you actually did it. But the Raiders looked like they put their foot on the gas and never took it off. Great win for this Raider team. They look like they're gearing up, trying to get some things in order for that playoffs. Then we had Chiefs and Bills, and this is the upset of the week. No, this ain't upset of the week. BJ upset of the week. But this is another upset that went down this week. Chiefs took out the Bills 58-52. And look, man, I got to be honest. The Chiefs probably have one of the most explosive teams in this league. I mean, he got a good running back. He got a bunch of track stars at wide receivers that's really good. They're not just fast and that's it. They're fast along with everything else. So this is a good win for this Chiefs team over the Bills. They won 58-52, and they pulled off the upset. So that works. That works. That works for this Chiefs team. They won, right, 2 X-Factor wide receivers. So like I said, hands down, he probably has the best offensive team in this league. So he's very capable of doing these type of things and pulling off these type of wins over anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, right, 98 plus speed. I'm surprised he don't get wins like this more often, to be honest. But good win for the Chiefs. They won 58-52. Then we got Ravens and Cards. Cardinals took out Murph 38-24. Good win for this Ravens team. Cardinals, they off to a solid. They've been, well, not off. They've been having a solid year. Ravens been having a solid year. And right now, Ravens got the best of the Cards in Week 11. This is a good, impressive win. Moving on to Week 12. We had Bucks. The champ went against Murph. He won 55-9. Saints season, they hanging on. The season ain't over, but they sure got to turn it around and string some wins together sooner than later.
Can I have one question?
Then we had, go ahead. Then we had Steelers and Colts. Ebo took out Colts. Oh, let's go, E. Let's go, E. I said you've been putting together some wins lately. I ain't even know that y'all played. Like I said, I've been out of the loop past few days. I've been extremely busy. But this is a good win for this Steelers team, man. Good win, great win. You took out Trey Dog the week before. Now you took out the Colts team. Look like you're on to something. Whatever it is you're doing, keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. But good win for this Steelers team. If I'm the Colts, no reason to really trip out, at all. You know what I'm saying? You don't really come into the season, really expecting to win every game. You know what I'm saying? But you try to be as dominant as can be. But still in all, if I'm the Steelers, this is definitely a good one to get. Then we had Jets and Chiefs. And, Naruto, he bounced back with a good win. And, man, I got to say this about Naruto, man. He's capable of pulling off these type of wins. Like I said, Chiefs, and look, this is crazy. The Chiefs just came off a big win over the Bills, and then they come back and they lose to the Jets. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this league is, man. It's competition. I always tell y'all, even the guys that's not off to the best of starts can play. And if you don't come with your A game, and if you don't come, doing what you normally do, you will definitely be in for a rude awakening. So, good win for this Jets team, man. I'm surprised to see the Jets don't have more wins like this, to be honest with you, because Naruto could play. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, he made the playoffs in season 1 with the Jets, but he hasn't been back since. But this is a good win. His defense slowed down that Chiefs offense. They put up 50 points last week, and they couldn't duplicate that the following week. So, good win for this Jets team. Next, we got Rams and Rocket. DK won by 3, 24-21. Giants took the Rams to the wire, but couldn't pull it off. Rams ended up winning by 3. Then we had Broncos and Packers. Big Rico won 42-15. Good win for the Broncos at home. Packers started out interesting, but they're starting to slide away from the playoff race. So we'll see what they'll do towards the end of the season as far as see if they could play spoiler to anybody. Then we got Cardinals and Niners, and yeah, I'm not surprised. The 49ers just lost to Washington, my boy BJ, so I know he ain't playing with no confidence right now. And Arizona came and won this one 36-20. Good win for the Cards. Next we had Seattle, B. Saronis. Wow, B. Saronis took out Bay Boy Relly 47-8. And I've always told y'all about B. Saronis. I've said numerous times, he's one of them guys that he knows how to play. And I always say, if you let him get into what he wants to get into, of his style of play, he's capable of these type of wins. He just haven't been able to be too successful pulling off his type of style lately. But I told y'all before, man, B. Saronis, he can play. You know what I'm saying? I've always said that about him. I've always said that he's got the ability to have these type of results. It's just that sometimes when you play a certain way and one or two things go against you, it's hard because B. Saronis, he's the type, he plays with his foot on the gas. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a slip up, if he have a slip up, it's just difficult sometimes when you play that fast and fumble here, interception there. It swings everything around. But man, oh man, if you don't come out and act like you even want to attempt to play defense, B. Saronis is capable of this. Good one for the Seahawks team. Let's see if the Seahawks can capitalize and build on this moving forward. Next, we have Ravens and Bengals. Carnage took out Trey Dog 41-22. Ravens quietly having a great season over there in B-More. Bengals dropped another one. He lost to the Packers last week. Now he lost to the Ravens this week. Bengals like they trending in the wrong direction, but still in all, I believe they're still there for the playoff race. But they're gonna have to turn things around because the one thing you don't want to do is head into the playoffs on a losing streak. Next we had Bills and Raiders, and I guess Pearl took out his frustrations on the Raiders. They won 52-30. I guess they was upset from what happened that loss against the Chiefs. But Raiders been playing good ball. You know what I'm saying? This is just one of them games also that, things get a little out of hand, maybe a couple of picks, a couple of things went against you and they got like this. But still in all, both teams having a solid year. I expect both teams to make the playoffs. But Buffalo got the best of the Raiders this week. And we currently in week 13. Yaba, haven't heard from you. I need to touch base with you. Let me know what's going on. Because the one thing I always tell y'all is if you can't play, if you're busy or whatever the case may be, just let me know. You don't lose points for that. I don't complain. I don't say anything. And y'all know that. There's plenty of times y'all DM me telling me something, and it's always I'll be like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? You don't even have to get into detail telling me why you can't play. You could tell me, yo, bro, I ain't gonna be able to play for the next 2 weeks. I'm not gonna be like, oh, come on, bro, you're killing me. What you got to do that you can't play for 2 weeks? That's not my business. So you don't owe me no explanation. Just let me know that you won't be able to play, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But just don't go MIA. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask. Just don't go MIA. And that's something that's real small. I haven't heard from Yaba, so I got to reach out to him. You know what I mean? But, that's all I ask. I always ask for communication. I communicate with y'all. I expect the same in return. Don't just go MIA. Don't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? That rubs me the wrong way because, like, come on, dude. Like, if you're not playing no more, I could have easily replaced you weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just hoping that, it's not that. I'm just hoping that it's not that, but, we'll see. B. Hayes and Bucks. This should be a good one if B. Hayes come out and do what he could do. But I'm still gonna take the Bucks anyway. But I think this game would be pretty competitive, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I like what B. Hayes brings to the table. So if they actually get to play, I'll take Bucks in this one, 30. Next we got Jets and Pats. Mad Max ain't playing with no confidence at all. I'm taking Jets in this one. Give me Gang Green over the Pats. 32-20. Then we got Ravens and Dolphins and Carnage won 45-6. Good blowout win over Miami. Wouldn't have seen this one coming. I'd have took Baltimore to win this, but I'd have took it much closer. But they showed up and showed out in this one. Good win for the Ravens. Next we got Browns and Colts, and man, oh man. After Cleveland just lost last week, got blown out by B. Saronis, he comes back next week and blows out the Colts. You see what I'm saying about the league? The league is that competitive. You understand what I'm saying? And, sometimes styles make fights. Sometimes they're just bad games, whatever the case may be. But, look, man, the fact of the matter is Cleveland beat Colts last season, right? Even though the Colts, he missed his receiver, dropped the pass, wide open touchdown at the end of the game. Whatever. One thing Colts now must do. The one thing he is doing, he gotta show Browns respect, no matter what. Lucky plays, whatever the case may be, I think the Browns have earned his respect. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how dominant he may be moving forward, if he faced the Browns team in the playoffs, he now knows he has to come and bring it. And right, exactly. Colts haven't beat the Browns yet. So with that being said, he knows that, Browns is definitely a tough out. So this is a good one for this Browns team over the Colts. And not only that, I haven't seen the Colts scored this less amount of points since they joined the league. So credit to the Browns defense. They defense played lights out. Again, I didn't see the game. I don't know if the Colts. I don't know if they had a major injury. I don't know what happened in this game. All I know is about what I see, and what I see is that Cleveland did not allow a touchdown. So great defensive dominating performance from this Browns team. Then we had Bengals. And Steelers tried to complete the sweep over the Bengals, couldn't pull it off. Bengals got a little payback. They won 35-28. Then we had Bills and Cowboys. Bills won 47-39. There go my boy half a man, almost at it again. Gave up 47 points. Scored 39. Scored a ton of points, but just giving up too much. You know what I'm saying? And when you give up that many points, it's hard to win games. Next we had Niners and Seahawks. And man, it's a tough one for Seattle. I know they wanted this one. This is division game. And 49ers finally got one. He's been struggling tremendously everywhere. And he finally pulled one off. He's actually had his offense haven't been doing nothing, but he had a breakout offensive splash this one. That Seattle defense let them down this game. They lose to the Niners at home at that. Rams and Cards. I'm gonna go Rams in this one, an upset. I'll take the Rams and upset over the Cards. Give me the Rams by a score of 33-29. Raiders, born ready, going against Chargers, and sometimes you just have somebody number. I can't tell you the last time I've seen Chargers beat the Raiders, and I ain't just talking PS5 Madden. I'm even going back to PS4 Madden. I don't know. It's been that long. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's just one of them opponents that, for the life of you, you just can't never, ever figure them out. So until I see something or anything to let me think that I'm going the other way, I'll be taking the Raiders in this one by a score of 39. I'm going to go 39-21. Next, we got Chiefs and Broncos. Rico going against Abercrombie. Abercrombie took one to chin last week to the Jets. I think he bounced back this week. I think he gets a win. That offense, I think, is going to be too much for this Broncos defense. Give me the Chiefs in this one, 42-22. Then we got Eagles, Gas Nation over Money Mask. I'm going to set that for the Bears. Texans and Titans. Two teams need a win desperately. Which way will we go? I'll go Texans in this one. Give me the Texans over the Titans. I'll take Texans 27-20 over the Titans. And then we got Packers and Saints. Smurf going against activists. Saints holding on in their life playoff for a wild card spot. So they got to turn it around like now. So I'll take the Saints to win this one over the Packers just because they're home. Honestly, if the Packers are home, I'll take the Packers. But I'll take the Saints to win this. They need this one in the worst in the major way. Packers do too, but Saints home. I'll go with the Saints. Give me Saints in this one. 34-27. 34-27. And that concludes everything, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That concludes. Wait, you know what? We advanced into, I think, week 14, right? So I'm going to go ahead and knock this out now. Week 14. That's the week that we got coming up. We got BJ Washington going against Naruto. You don't want to be the one that you don't want to be the next one on that list, kid. BJ been knocking them down so far. He got the Cowboys on there this season. He got the Niners on there this season. You don't want to be next to hit that list, kid. Which way would I go in this one? I'm not picking against BJ. I'm taking BJ over the Jets, even though Washington is on the road. Give me Washington in this one. 28-26. 28-26. Washington over the Jets. Then we got Titans. Jerry going against Carnage. I think this one will be over in the first half. Give me Ravens over the Titans. 44-14. Then we got Giants. Rocket going against P. Earl. Buffalo Bills. Giants, like I said, he's currently in that playoff. He's currently in that playoff picture. But I think that's because the division is doing that bad. But I'll take Buffalo to win this one over the G-Men. Give me Bills in this one, 46-23. Then we got Cards and Cowboys. My boy Dre been giving up a lot of points. I don't think it's going to stop here. I think Murph will continue to add on to giving up the points that Dallas been giving up. Give me Cards over the Dallas this week. 47-29. Next we got Packers and Bears. I think Money Mascot will roll in this one. Packers ain't playing. He, like I said, he started out good, but fell off the map. So I think Bears roll in this one. Give me Bears over the Packers. A lot of blowouts I got picked this week so far, and I think this one will be that one as well. Give me the Bears over the Packers, 45-21. Next, we got Eagles and Pats. Mad Max, you will get this one. Bengals and Texans. Black Star going against Trey Dog. Bengals been losing his past few games. I believe he bounces back this week and gets a win in a major way. Give me the Bengals over the Texans this week, 35-20. Next, we got Jags and Seattle. B. Sabonis going against B. Hayes. Guess what I'm doing this week? I'm going upset. I'm taking Seattle over the Jags. I know Seattle just lost last week to the Niners. That defense let them down. I don't think the defense will give up back-to-back week of 40-plus points. Give me Seattle this week to bounce back and get a win at home over the Jags. I'll go 34-30. Next, we got Lions and Chargers. Both teams out of the playoff picture. This one doesn't even matter. But for the heck of it, I'll just pick a team. I'll take Chargers over the Lions this week, 28-21. Next, we got Falcons and Bucks, the champ, going against the Falcons team, who I said I'm happy to see him bounce back playing good ball this season compared to last year. Falcons are currently holding one of the wild card spots this so far, and they've been playing some good ball. He's going into Tampa. I'll take the Bucks to win this one, though, by a score of 37-23. Then we got Dolphins. Steph Anthony going against Born Ready. Dolphins got stomped the week before. Raiders gave up a lot of points the week before. Somebody got to come out of this one a winner. Give me Raiders. Give me the home team. I think it'll be close, though. But I'll take the Raiders and the tight one over the Dolphins, 31-30. 31-30, Raiders over the Dolphins. Next, we got Browns and Chiefs. Babe Boy Valley going against Abercrombie. Browns coming off a big time win over the Colts. And now he's facing another explosive offense in Kansas City. One thing we do know, Browns got the remedy over here to shut offenses down. I'm going Browns in this one. Give me Browns over the Chiefs. I think Browns come into this game with a ton of confidence over what they just did to the Colts. And I'm taking Browns in this one over the Chiefs. I'm going to go 31-24. 31-24, Browns over the Chiefs. Next, we got Niners and myself. I say Panthers. Panthers, we having a solid season ourselves. I think we're like, 9-3? Something like that. So we're having a pretty solid year. So I say Panthers favoring this one by 5 over the Niners. And last but not least, we got Colts and Saints. Colts coming off their worst loss in franchise history. But I think they'll bounce back this week. I think they'll come out and try to prove a point. And Saints, like I said, Saints need this one, though. They definitely need to get some wins together. But unfortunately, I don't think this one goes their way. Give me Colts over the Saints this week, 42-21. That concludes your Week 14 predictions. That concludes the recap from the past few weeks. We're getting closer and closer to that time, y'all. Playoff time is always here. Almost here. You know when playoffs come, you know how that go. You know, hands start getting a little sweaty. You know, people start overthinking. You know how that go already. So we're getting closer and closer to that point. And I see you on the next fifth quarter. I'm gone.